somewhere along the lines, I lost track of that. Somewhere along the lines, I bought into the lies that everyone was telling me, and I bought into the lies of myself. The success was climbing up the ladder, accomplishing everything that you had to accomplish, and more. That it wasn't about putting out the best product. So I just produced. For this, I wasn't wrong. But I just became a machine. I lost sight of that happiness. Sure, I enjoyed whatever I was doing, but what was it that made me tell my story the way it was? What was it that kept that drive going? When I entitle this podcast, What is Happiness? I need you to ask this question. What is it? Fact is, when you have your heart ripped out and stepped on, no matter what situation it is, gets you to contemplate everything. It gets you to contemplate life as many have. And either you could wallow in self-pity, or you could rise above it. Now, I'm going to be going away from this podcast until maybe August. Or if I feel like saying something, I'll say it. Taking a long break from the podcast. Fact is, I'm going to find my smile again. I'm going to find what it is to be happy, to live in the moment, to have that passion, to have that drive, to have everything in between, to live like life is, to take chances, to take risks, to not be the only person sitting in a bar, but to be the one who enjoys life. And I just have soda. For all you who know. What is it? Well, passion is what happiness is. Without that passion, without that drive, without that effort, without everything, without making life grand, making life worth, making everything, you can wallow in self-pity. But you know what? I've wallowed enough. And self-pity gets in your head, destroys you. You're not comfortable with yourself. You can't sit. You can't do this. It's horrible. It's a nightmare. Happiness, on the other hand, is everything that makes life worthwhile. Now, what the bleep do we know? Show that emotion the best. Yeah, just let go of the hatred. Let go of the hatred, let go of the anger, let go of everything, and let it go. I've had difficulty in this for a very long time, even though I release. But the truth is, we gotta develop into people we know to fulfill that happiness. To fulfill what's inside here. Maybe we are all hurt. We don't say much anymore. We keep to our groups. We're afraid. We're afraid that we might find something out that we didn't want to know. Maybe we're afraid that we might find the missing pieces to a puzzle that was meant to get solved many years ago. And we're realizing it now. Maybe happiness is that puzzle. Maybe happiness is what we are looking for. Maybe amongst all the ashes, all that rubble, all that everything, happiness is the only thing that keeps it going. The happiness of a newborn. The happiness of life. Happiness of making a victory in the world. Now, some would say that I might be fighting a losing battle. Maybe it is. Because no, wait. Maybe I'm fighting a battle that I can't win. But maybe one person at a time. The true message of happiness will pass. And life will be a different place than it was. We're all in it for the same thing. We're all in it to enjoy life. We're all in it to enjoy the moments that we share. We're all in it to enjoy. Now, if you go to a place and you're not happy, maybe it's not them, maybe it's you. Like it was me. Maybe if you're going somewhere and something doesn't feel right, maybe something's telling you something. That you gotta change something. Maybe you gotta change to fit the change of the world. Maybe things are changing around you and you've got to change. Maybe you don't accept the change, but you know what? You've got to change. Because as I saw in the Arrow, one episode, he was looking at a picture of his ex-girlfriend in a deserted island. And the guy, Chinese guy, basically told him, if he keeps on looking at that from his past, he won't survive. It's a statement. You could go on looking to your past and you won't survive. You can go on looking in your past in every moment that was there, everything, and you won't survive. You need to be prepared for the future. You need to be prepared for the future. You can't look back. You can't look back at that regret. Because you know what? The regret's gonna get you. I was taught something tonight. I was taught something everybody has been trying to tell me. That I can't let pain get the best of me. And I'll be open about it. I've let pain get the best of me. I'll let pain get the best of me at every moment. Because that's the story that I tell myself. And it's a bad story too. But you know what? Little by little, piece by piece, can be restored. Little by little, piece by piece, can be rebuilt. Little by little, piece by piece, comes together again. Little by little, piece by piece, you become whole. And I'm going to leave it on that note. When I come back after this hiatus, I will be whole once again. Good night.